When I think about Christmas, I get totally stressed out.
When is this all going to be over with?
And I just don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to deal with it. I wish there was no Christmas.
We disagree basically on the whole holiday deal. I like all of it from beginning to finish, from Thanksgiving all the way to New Year's.
The holidays for me as a child was very chaotic. When my parents got divorced, we'd go to see my dad for Christmas Eve. We had to be with my mom Christmas Day. Then the next year we switched. One parent was always home and the other one was by themselves.
Holidays were always real fun for me as a child. Family always got together, went place to place, and always looking forward to it for a big meal and lots of fun.
I don't think my husband Ed totally understands because his parents aren't divorced.
You don't have to wrap anything.
My mom over the holidays, sometimes she gets really stressed out about everything.
I get tired of hearing this every freaking year.
And it's really hard to talk to her because she just, wants you to pretty much go away and just leave her alone.
When somebody starts talking to me about the holidays, I really just don't even like to listen to it because I just know that that just adds to my stress level.
This year we took a vote. I came in and I asked her if she wanted to go ahead and put the Christmas decorations up, and she said, well, my answer is no. So I came in and asked the kids, and they said yes. So I went back in and told her that she was outvoted, so we put up the Christmas decorations the weekend after Thanksgiving without her. Dr. Phil, what can I do to make my wife enjoy the holidays? She's driving me crazy.
We're going to take the tree down the day after Christmas, right?
New Year's.
Christmas.
New Year's.
I mean, do you know why she says no when
Yes.
you want to put the tree up?
It's because she's not real family-oriented around the holiday times.
Are you aware that you had a completely different experience?
Yes, I am.
That was a fun time for you. So this is like, oh, it's fun and it's fulfilling and all. But how are you dealing with the fact that it's a painful situation for Sheila?
I'm trying to get her to enjoy it whenever the holidays come around.
And you're doing that how?
Just trying to get her in the spirit, make her smile a little more than what she does during the holiday times, if at all possible. It's hard to do sometime during the holidays.
Yeah, she didn't look like a real crack up sitting there on that couch when you're doing that tree over there.
No.
Do you want to be a downer at Christmas time? You don't want that for your daughter and kids. I mean, that's not your objective, is it?
No, and that's one thing. I want to try to learn how I can enjoy the holidays because it's now rubbed onto my daughter, and she doesn't really like them that much either.
Yeah. The best way in the world to start a new tradition, to fill an empty place in your heart, an empty place in your history, an empty place in your soul, is to go give. Because the more you give, the more you're filled up. Maybe you want to go down to a shelter. Maybe you want to go to an orphanage. Maybe you want to go to a nursing home where people just don't have anything or anybody or anything that they can do at that time, and do for them. And give a lot of love and caring and nurturance and support that you maybe wish you had gotten at another time in your life. But I'm telling you, the best way to fill your heart up is to empty it out. I mean, to just go give to everybody. Start a new tradition. Call the church and ask them to identify a family you can adopt. Just a single family somewhere in the neighborhood, somewhere in your town. And just make a project and start a new tradition for Christmas that will erase that and push it out. And Ed, be sensitive to the fact that you've had a wonderful upbringing. You had some great Christmases to remember, but she hasn't. So try to create some of that with her and for her now, instead of being road warriors going back and forth to the houses. Share with your family, share with yours, but reserve that day for your own family, and reserve this season as the one that starts a new tradition of giving to other people. And I got a sneaking suspicion, if you see the light in some children's eyes who but for you wouldn't have a gift, if you see a light in some elderly people's eyes who but for you wouldn't have a visitor, and you see that joy and hope in their eyes, I got a sneaking suspicion you may see next Christmas a little differently about Thanksgiving.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.